Okay guys, we got the Chevy Sonic here. I didn't get to scan it yet. Just got done diagnosing another car. They said it has a P0171 code for being lean. I don't know what motor this has, if it's like the 1.4, not 1.8. Okay, so I'm wondering if this might have like a PCP issue or something. So it's a 14. Let's see. Auto scan. Full scan. That fuel pump is loud. Assuming that's fuel pump that keeps cycling on and off. Map sensor, fuel trim lean. Incorrect key, probably because their key's like all broke. Okay, let's see. Let's save all this. And I gotta scan their license plate. Okay. Just save this. Okay, so I saved it. Start this up. Actually, let's go back. Let's go control unit. Engine. I want to see where our fuel trims go to. I don't know. I don't think this is start stop, but whatever. Let's see. Man, that is annoying. Whatever's running. I thought it was a fuel pump, but it's come from the front of the car. Fuel trim. Show selected. Where is our... Do we have loop status? Hood position, it says open. Loop closed. Oh, I think it just switched. Oh yeah, look at that. 20%. 18% right now. Said the hood was open though. That's weird. Might not have a switch though. Oh, look at that. We have a lot of vacuum, guys. So, I think we got a bad PCV system here, guys. These have the thing we can pop off. Like, I don't know if these have the things we can pop off like a cruise. It doesn't look like it. There's a lot of vacuum in there. Okay guys, so I put my smoke machine on here. I can't find the leak. I'll show you guys what I did. Because I sprayed it with brake clean, I used my manometer. Trying to talk to people and help them with problems, so I couldn't record this whole thing. But the smoke machine's building pressure in here, watch. Look at that. So we can build pressure in our motor. So it's not leaking under vacuum. I mean under pressure. But it leaks under vacuum. I'll show you guys how I know. So, I'll take this off. We'll shut this down. Let's see. Let's put this back on. Tighten this back up. start this car back up. We may have to let it run for a little bit. It got to like 30 or 40%. I think it's 40% fuel trims. Let's go back into here. Let's go to fuel trim. See? So watch this. We pull the dipstick. I took my manometer, turned it on. This is the Klein Tools one. So I held this over the dipstick tube until my fuel trims went back to normal. And you can see we got like 1 inch of vacuum. We changed our units over to there you go, millibar. See, we're at 30. That's probably normal for this. You can see we're at 36 percent. Put this back on. This thing just kept running worse and worse and worse the longer I left it idle. So put that back in. See, we're still at 33. So what I did was I took, this is before I got my sweat machine out, I took some brake clean. And I just went around here. I was trying to figure out where our leak was. See that? Did we find it? Is it over here? Oh, you know what? I think I sprayed it over here, and I bet you the intake sucked that in or something. No? So I sprayed this whole front right here, and then it dropped down. See? Is it spark plug tubes? This is weird because I sprayed it earlier and it went down unless it sucked it into the... See? Right there when I did that. So I don't know, maybe it's sucking into the intake. I don't know where the intake gets it from or how sealed this is, so that could be a problem with doing this method. I bet you it was sucking it in. That's going down to the fender unless it ain't sealed too well. It probably ain't sealed too well. Let's see. Yeah, I may have sprayed that when I thought I was spraying over here, because look at that. And the other thing that I had noticed was when we look at our mass airflow sensor versus our calculated, these are almost always exact on GMs. There was a difference. Why are we getting negative numbers there? That's what doesn't make sense on this. Like, why? Like, what is changing there? Could it be our brake booster? I guess we can check our brake booster. I'll have to get something to clamp it off. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a coincidence when I spray that, because it doesn't change that much normally. Okay guys, so I was on the phone helping my friend, and he said look at the alcohol content. I didn't even think these had alcohol. 17%. We do have 15% here. I don't know, we can try to reset this, see if that makes a difference. Let's go back. Let's see, active tests. We should see fuel. Should see an option here to reset fuel. Let's go back. Maybe hot functions. Oh, you know what that noise is now? I pinched off the line for the brake booster real quick to see if it made a difference. And it started making the noise, so it must be for the must be electric motor to keep vacuum for the brake booster. I don't see that option in here to reset the alcohol content. Got everything else. Let's go to control it. Let's go back to engine. I would have thought it'd been on like special functions. It's a fuel trim reset. Maybe we might have to grab a different tool. Why does this not have an option? Maybe I'll grab another tool. Because I bet you it's still in there. I'm going to grab a different scan tool and see if it gives me an option. Yeah, because look. Let's see. Let me go find another scan tool. Okay guys, so hopefully you guys could see what I did. I don't think audio recorded because I was on the phone at the same time. So this car had 17% alcohol, but yet this is a non-flex fuel car according to the VIN. I'm going to double check with the RPO codes, but when you look it up in service information, it says it's a non-flex fuel car. The gas cap doesn't say flex fuel either. I tried trying to find the RPO codes on the car, but I couldn't find it. Like the gas cap and everything on here is normal. Looks like it might be the original one. See, we're now down at like 10%. It jumps between like -2 and like 15, but it's still got to relearn, I'm sure. We can see we raised the RPM up. Smooths right out. I'm happy with it. Let it come back down. See that? Shut it off. Start it back up. So what I had to do was I had to clear the alcohol content. Then I used my snap-on, but in the snap-on I couldn't find the alcohol content PID. I ended up trying to go through them all and I couldn't find it. See that? So somehow the car got skewed on alcohol content. So this will end up stabilizing then. Remember how we got up to like 7 or 8. So as the long term compensates for the short term comes down, long term goes up. You end up equaling out. But as you can see, I'm going to tell them to do an oil change because of how much fuel it was dumping. Yeah, I'm going to tell them to do an oil change and maybe clean the throttle body because the throttle body compensation's at like 60-some%. Let's go back into our fuel system. Let's see what our percentage is at. And this could smooth out too once it calculates more alcohol content because it's only at 3%. So once that goes up to like 8 or 10, we'll probably be better. Let's go back into special functions because I couldn't find throttle compensation PID in here. But I saw it under throttle reset right here, throttle body compensation, but I couldn't find data PID anywhere in here. This thing causes all kinds of problems. So they need to do that and then we can reset the throttle body and it'll be way better. Go back to the alcohol content. Just want to get a picture of that quick. So I hope you guys like this one. Like, it's a weird one. Usually I'm quick on the alcohol contents, but this one, usually they're like no starts. Where is that? All the way at the bottom. There we go, and then we'll go back up to our fuel trims. Let's go back, check our fuel trims real quick. There you go. So I hope you guys like this one. See you later. Okay guys, so we're back with the car. So what I did was I grounded the signal wire. My friend suggested this. So we got it grounded, set the ground right here. Seriously, right there, the green and white wire. And we got it to my headlight bulb over the ground. The fuel trims got better doing that because it was 30%. They said that the check engine light clean was gone. Our alcohol content went down. I did a VE test in that without this. Without that grounded. I could show you guys that then. Actually, let's see. Can we go into my stuff? Let's see. Here we go. Because it's raining, so I didn't want to like take you guys for a ride for this. So you can see right there, we were adding 25, 27 at idle. It was showing 30 on the scan tool. And then it got better as the RPMs went up. And then if we did the VE matched, except for it looked like down here we're slightly off, but I don't think this tool's too accurate down low like that, because you can see the second time it was right. But now when we graph this, look at that, 5%. I'm gonna quick take this for a ride down the street real quick. I would record, but it's like raining and it's hard to see. So I'm just gonna quick do this and I'll do a VE. Well, actually, I guess we can't do a VE because it's not there, but we'll graft the fuel trims. Okay, I guess we can graft this real quick. Look at that. So much better. So much better. So we had a skewed mass airflow sensor. Look at that. We'll do a turn up here and we'll come back. Real quick. Okay, so let's go to our fuel trim, or our PIDs. Look at our fuel trim right here. See, we're almost at zero. Pretty much at zero right there. So I'll pop the hood. And we'll unground our mass airflow sensor and watch the fuel trim. Let's get some light. There we go. Let's see what happens when we're unground this. Here we go. Then we have to cycle the key. Try cycling the key. Look at our long term. There it goes. And you hear it running bad. Is it going to correct itself? Oh, our grams per second still zero. Oh, this ain't selected. There we go. Air grams per second looks a lot better right now, though, but it does have a bad mass airflow sensor. Our grams per second is so much higher now, for whatever reason. I'm going to tell them to put a new mass airflow sensor in. I don't know what's going on, unless it's in some kind of limp mode because of the code. Because we had the mass airflow sensor code, probably. Let's go to PIDs. Because 2.6 is a lot higher than what we had before. We only had like 1.6 to 1.8 or so. Man. Diagnostic, but yeah, I'm just gonna tell them to put a new mass airflow sensor in. Hope you guys like this one. See you later. Hey guys, we're back with the Chevy Sonic, and the purge valve is stuck open. I noticed that the fuel tank was getting pulled down into a vacuum. Let's see. Which just didn't happen the other night. Where is this fuel tank pressure? So right there, the fuel tank pressure. 1.2, plug this back in. And it's going to go down. So vacuum. And I got a command on seal right now. It's a system seal, not venting. The purge is at 0. See guys, the purge valve says not venting and 0%, but yet we're pulling in the vacuum. Okay guys, so after I replaced the purge valve, test drove it, look at this. Fuel trims were perfect. Well, not perfect, but they'll get better as they drive it. And I think they said they put 15% ethanol in the car, so that could be skewing it a little bit. Normally it's 10%, but some of our pumps have 15. So sorry about that, guys, but yeah, I think this car's fixed. Pretty sure this is 100% confirmed fix. Oh, they also put an OEM mass airflow sensor in it because the grams per second was so low before, and they put it in it, made it a lot better. Like the grams per second came up, it wasn't like as erratic, but maybe the purge valve was intermittently sticking open because I tested it. I popped it off and there was no leaking from it, so I don't understand how this happened. But hope you guys like this one. See you later.